Hello, everyone. This is Danita. My technology integration unit project is going to be over division. It is a 2-day unit for fourth grade math. Day one is going to be the representation of a quotient, and it's going to be 90 days. I'm sorry, 90 minutes. Hopefully, it won't be 90 days, but it'll be 90 minutes to go through the entire lesson cycle. The T that's going to be covered is representing the quotient of up to a 4-digit whole number divided by 1-digit whole number using arrays, area models, or equations, and that particular T is 4.4e. Their objective for the day is going to be using arrays, area models, and equations to represent quotients. And their closing product to show their understanding is going to be represent quotients by playing a division bingo. Their academic vocabulary is going to include division, divide, dividend, divisor, remainder, and quotient. The technology that will be utilized is the iPad, which is going to be used for the creation of an online puzzle using the program Puzzle Maker. And PowerPoint will be utilized for the pacing of the lesson and various activities, including division bingo. And the game boards were created online. The learning theory or instructional design model that I'm using is Robert Gagne's The Conditions of Learning. Was followed for the design of this lesson because it aligned the most with my style of teaching because of its sequentialness and the vital elements of it that I believe are necessary to teach an effective lesson. For my intervention, it's going to be for pulling those students that I believe need that extra push to get them ready for the next day, which would be to teach them or pre-teach them the box method and the standard algorithm, because we're going to be focusing on strategies and algorithms for day two. They will be given a pre-test before we begin any of the activities for that day. And I'm sorry, this is my 3-year-old in the background. You'll hear from time to time. And the students will create their own vocabulary puzzle using the Puzzle Maker online program on their iPads. And they will be exchanging those self-created puzzles after I print them from my printer, and they will be given to another classmate for them to complete. I will be building their division skills through vocabulary development and developmental videos while asking high-order thinking questions to check for understanding throughout the lesson. I'll be providing feedback to the students as they are completing various division tasks. Their assessment will be the bingo activity. Counters will be provided for those students that need the hands-on manipulatives or the hands-on approach, and they will be given extra time if they need it for those specific students, if it's in their IEPs, or I just know that those are particular students that need that extra time and that extra assistance. Okay, that was for day one. Okay, for day two, the lesson is going to be using strategies and algorithms. Again, it's going to be about 90 minutes to go through the lesson. The TEAC that's going to be covered will be the student will use strategies and algorithms, including the standard algorithm, to divide up to a 4-digit dividend by a 1-digit divisor, and that's TEAC 4.4F. We will be the strategy will be the students using strategies and algorithms. I'm sorry, I'm not sure if I said objective or strategies, but I meant objectives. So the objective is going to be the student using strategies and algorithms to divide up to a 4-digit dividend by a 1-digit divisor. For their end product, they are going to be representing division strategies and algorithms to create an infographic. The academic vocabulary will be division, divide, dividend, divisor, remainder, quotient, and algorithm. The technology that will be used is an iPad for the creation of an online organizer using the program Infographic. An iPad will also be used for a division QR activity. The PowerPoint will be utilized for pacing of the lesson and various activities, including a Nearpod activity for the review of the previous day's lesson. Again, I'm using Robert Gagne's The Conditions of Learning to for the design of the lesson, because it aligned most with my style of teaching because of the sequentialness and the vital elements of it that I believe are necessary for teaching an effective lesson. They are going to be able to use counters with the box method to review the strategy. And that's going to be when I pull my small groups. They're going to be using the Nearpod activity to engage the lesson, to just make sure that they understood the previous day's activities. They're going to be completing a division QR activity where the students will scan their QR with their iPad to check themselves. I will be demonstrating how to divide using the standard algorithm, which is long division, and the box method, which I'm sure you all already know what the standard algorithm is. Okay, and the teacher will incorporate academic vocabulary as I'm going step by step. The teacher will also be providing feedback to the students as they're completing the various division tasks. And for the assessment, the students will create an infographic to showcase their knowledge gained about division. And again, for the modification of our accommodations, is going to be counters that are being provided for the students that need hands-on, and extra time for those specific students that need it. And that is my 2-day unit for division. Thank you.